saw the movie Fire and Ice, and I was torn in between deciding if it was a brilliant movie or a good try. Ladies and gentlemen, have you seen the movie Fire and Ice showing on Uche Montana's TV on YouTube? If you're yet to see the movie, run along there and watch the movie and come back here for the review. So guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Substance TV and I am Substance, the girl with the movie scoop. Here to give you guys all the hottest facts and truth about Fire and Ice. Now guys, this movie literally talks about how a mother was always in the way of her son's relationship. She was always there to just, scatter her son's relationship. I don't know if she doesn't want her son to, get married to any woman, or she wants to be the one to marry her son. I was literally confused because this woman succeeded in destroying all his relationships down to the last. So guys, James Gardiner played the character Mark. He was the only child of his parents and he was literally loved by his mother. Mark was a very rich guy. He was very calm. He was a sweet guy, a handsome guy, a loving guy. But he allowed his mother to always interfere in his relationships, and then it doesn't last at all. Okay, his mother was always taking decisions for him in his relationship. All right, and he realized that he was actually destroying his life, like he was destroying himself. If he kept on, listening to his mother, and his mother keeps rejecting all the women he has been bringing to her, he's not going to end up with anybody at all. So he decided to be a man. Now, going to the character played by Thelma Chukwuem, she played the character of Mark's mother. Like, she was the mother that was always intruding in her son's relationship. Like, she would always say that this girl is not good enough for you. They're not from a reputable home. They're peasants. She always has something to say about every woman he brings to the house, okay, thereby destroying his relationship. Now, the character played by Uche Montana as Kim. So, Uche Montana was a very big event planner. Before she became big, she was literally poor, living in a small apartment with her mother, okay. So, Uche Montana was at that time married to Mark. I don't know how that happened because I didn't understand that path of marriage. Okay, but when Mark's mother heard about it, she made sure that the marriage ended. Okay, so these people lived their life without even having connection whatsoever with themselves again. They lived their life differently. Now, after years had passed and Kim was already doing pretty well for herself as well as Mark, then we have Abby. So Abby was the girlfriend, the current girlfriend to Mark. These people were actually planning their marriage even without the approval of Mark's mother. Mark made up his mind that he would marry Abby, okay? He would marry Abby. He didn't want his mother to take decisions for him again. Now, guess what? So, Abby was introduced to an event planner, and that event planner happened to be Kim, okay, Mark's ex-wife. So, when those people were actually, in the process, Mark met Kim. Very shocking. Very much shocking. It was unbelievable. Both of them didn't even believe that they would meet again after years. Alright, so Mark was really skeptical about Kim planning his wedding. Okay, he didn't want her to plan his wedding at all, saying that he doesn't know how she would feel about it, planning your ex's marriage. All right. And Kim, on the other hand, wanted that deal because it was a big deal for her. So in all those things that were going on, Abby was left in the dark. All right. Mark told her that, see, you need to get another event planner. But she was like, no, Kim must be the one to plan our wedding event. That she had seen, Kim's work and she loves her work. She's one of the best event planner, blah, blah, blah. Both of them literally had arguments about their event planner without knowing what was actually going on, guys. If this girl had known that this was actually his ex-wife, I don't think she would even argue with the guy at all. But she was left in the dark. Alright, then we have Kim. Kim also had the boyfriend that really loved her so much. Like, this guy really worshipped her feet. Guys, he wanted to get married to Kim, but Kim wasn't interested in getting married to him at all. Okay, she hadn't made up her mind about that. And he also knew about her child. Okay, yeah, her son. So guys, while all those things were going on, one fateful day, Abby and Kim's boyfriend got to know about Mark and Kim's relationship in the past. Okay, and Trust me, Abe was so much disappointed that her husband to be didn't tell her anything at all. Okay, so that literally posed like a threat in their relationship. Yeah. And that was also the point where Mark got to know that Kim actually had a child for him. Guys, it was something else. It was really, really something else. Okay, so this guy was trying as much as possible to go close to Kim, to connect with his child, but she wasn't even giving him that audience, all right? She wasn't at all. And Mark's mom is a very funny woman. Like, she wanted to forcefully take the child from Kim, saying that it is rightfully theirs. I don't like the lady was just being super annoying and irritating in this movie. Like, she was doing a lot. Mark's mom was doing a lot. But I love how Mark handled it, okay? Mark was handling it gently as a calm guy, okay? He knew that he doesn't even have the right because he didn't treat her nicely in the past, okay? He just pleaded with her and pleaded with Kim so that he could have a connection with his son. Okay, so with Kim's mother pleading, all right, Kim was able to allow Mark have access to their child. And guys, when this kind of thing is going on, you as the other girlfriend now, wife to be, you feel very much jealous. So Abe, that was played by Regina Daniels, I didn't mention that, yes, was very jealous. Okay, she wanted her boyfriend or her husband to be to cut ties with them entirely. Okay, she didn't want her to plan her wedding event again, and she did not want her husband to be to connect with his son, which he didn't want for himself. He wanted to be connected to his son. Okay, so that was literally a that literally posed a threat in their relationship. Yeah, but you could tell that Mark actually loved Abby so much. Okay, but he still wanted to connect with the his child. Now, guys, this whole thing was just going on and on and on and on, and Abby began to feel a certain way in the relationship. All right, so she cheated on Mark with Kim's boyfriend, and she told her husband about it, and she wasn't even scared about it. Okay, she wasn't scared because in her mind she had already made up her mind that she's not going to father or mother any woman's child. Okay, and she doesn't want that kind of life for herself. So she broke up with the guy and left. Now, guess what? Mark was already a free man. Okay, he loved his child so much, and as he was getting close to his child, he was also getting close to Kim. That was literally Abe's fear. He was getting close to Kim. So immediately Abe left him. He knew that there was a chance for he and Kim. And then they both gave themselves a chance, and that was how the movie ended. Now, guys, if you ask me, if I was in the position at which Regina Daniels being Abe was, what would I do? Would I actually leave the relationship or not? Now, this is my response to that because it is quite a very difficult decision to make. Okay, knowing fully well that you and this guy are really, really in love. All right, I understand the feelings of Regina Daniel that she doesn't want to mother another person's child because when you're going close to your ex's child that way, you would have a connection with your ex. Know fully well that this guy didn't. The girl in question didn't do anything to him. It was the mother that caused them to break up. Okay, so that was her fear, and she thought that they would literally go back together. Okay, now if I was in her position, I think I would have as well left the marriage because the love, the attention will be divided. I will not longer have that full attention of my husband. Okay, I won't have it. It will be divided. So I would leave the marriage just as Regina Daniels did in this movie. I would do that. I also know what you guys will also do if you are in that position. Would you also leave the marriage, or you would, give the man the benefit of doubt that, okay, he won't cheat on you, blah, 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 or not? And again, are you also going to accept Mark, knowing fully well what he did to you in the past? Okay, because Uche Montana, playing the character Kim, literally accepted him back into her life. Now, will you do that? If you ask me, I would say, guys, it's a difficult one because I'll be very much disappointed with the fact that he left me without even looking back. I'm very disappointed, but still, I feel like your first love is your first love, and if he's really sorry, if he comes out really sorry, and you have realized that it wasn't his fault and he didn't have a decision at that time, all right, I feel like, or I think I might actually forgive him. Okay, I think I might forgive him. People like me with soft heart might forgive easily, but people that are with strong mind and strong heart, I don't think they will be ready to forgive this guy. Do you understand? So that's about the movie, guys. So I want to know what you think about this particular movie, Fire and Ice. Now, I asked the question, is it a brilliant movie or a good try? Now, I will tell you for a fact, okay, that it is a good try. Yes, I won't classify this movie as a brilliant movie. Reason being that there were some of the scenes that weren't well established. Okay, the path where there was a flashback on how they got married. Okay, we did not know actually how that marriage happened, because I don't know how a mother would just come and you tell your son not to get married to her again. I don't. It wasn't well established. That path wasn't well established for me. I didn't understand the marriage they had. I don't know if it was a court marriage or whatever. I did not know that at all. Okay. And another one for me was when Uche Montana actually met Frank. The look on Frank's face when he met his ex-wife was quite shocking. And then Regina Daniel's reaction was, so you're not listening to me, you're not listening to, and I'm like, can't you see that this particular person is actually looking at someone? So that particular scene wasn't believable. I felt like they should have done well in that particular scene. Okay, so that was it for me. And I'm like, no, this isn't actually a brilliant script. I'll give it a good try because it was a very good storyline. Okay, the actors were very wonderful in their characters. James Gardiner did a very amazing, character in this movie. His role was quite beautiful. I love the bond he also had with his son. Like, you could see for a fact that this guy really understood his role in this movie, understood the message. I love how, his first encounter or meeting with his child was while they were on the phone speaking. Like, he gave me the right expression, he gave me the right reaction. Everything about that particular scene was beautiful. Okay, it was very much beautiful. And Uche Montana on the other hand was amazing. I feel like this combo is a very good combo. I want to see more of Uche Montana and James Gardiner. Like, this people's connection, this people's bonding is quite beautiful. Yes, they did an excellent work. And Regina Daniels also was amazing in the movie. And we also have Thelma Chickenwem. So I feel like this woman is one of the good female mother actors we have. Like, she's really, really good. Like, whenever I see her in movies, like, I must literally watch that movie. Like, I love how she plays her character well. I love how she plays her role. I love the fact that she's always in her character and she's always giving us the very best. Like, she really did an amazing job and a well delivered character in this film Fire and Ice. So guys, that's about the movie Fire and Ice. If you are yet to see this movie, run along to Uche Montana's TV on YouTube and watch this amazing piece. Thank you so very much, guys. This is Substance of Substance TV. Please feel to like, share, and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews and recommendations. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.